Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Atlas on the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. We're kind of moving things around a little bit. I got Kodiak with me. There were two metal nodes out there, so I picked them up. I set up a smithy bench over here. We talked about last episode having this be kind of a runway for the animals to be able to come by, and we could just drop stuff off and pick stuff up. The problem I'm seeing right now that I have is these chests may not work out too well right here because in order to get things into the smithy directly, I've got to pick up and then walk around. So these chests probably will not stay here. It's just going to be too much. Now I could probably bring Kodiak up onto here. Let's see. I want to start working within our walls, our base. Start using the buildings. Yeah, see, it's pretty... Yeah, it's just... That's kind of stupid. It didn't work very well at all. But you can see driving him alongside here worked just fine. So I think I'm going to rework this a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, kind of like we had in last season, an area where it sits... The chests sit up a little bit higher. And that way when we bring Lucy, Madeline... Ivory, anybody along here, at least what I could do is come around the back side of the workbench and stand and take off the animal and put into the chest. That's going to be the idea there. Yeah. I've got another idea too. Oh, by the way, I took the thatch angled roofs off of here. That was the suggestion, and yeah, I'd seen that. We just needed to take those guys off. Remember how it angled down a little bit? But it opens this up a lot more and gives us much more room to get through here, and we could put some barrels and things up underneath there. I'm going to have to do like a decorative episode or spend, I don't know, 2-3 hours just decorating everything, getting things put in, like lights up to the tannery up here and all that good stuff. The good news is also I am clearing the port off. As you can see, Lucy's gone, Madeline's gone, Ivory's gone, Squirt's gone. They're all gone. I've taken them all off of here, and they are no longer up here. I'm working on getting, and some ideas have popped into my head now that I've got this big open slate right here. I'm like, what the heck am I going to put down here? We had talked about putting the apothecary back in that corner by the two side doors, the two side gates that go out of the Jaded Alcove here. But I thought what we could do is we could actually build a small little building right here for the apothecary out here, and have the apothecary out here, and then continue decorating on down the area here. This would be a great spot for an apothecary. You know, we've got everything we need, like right here, already set up. But I could actually build something over the top of this. It would probably work out just perfect. But I thought, you know, you come off the ship, you've got wounded, injured, you know, you're not feeling well, you could stop at the apothecary and pick up all the remedies you need. Or if you're getting back on the ship after we get the bar and stuff made, or the inn, the tavern, well, then you can go there and do that as well. So, you get something to, you know, take care of that headache you got as you get onto the ship. So, what I'm thinking about doing now, well, not thinking about doing, what I am doing right now is I am putting everything onto him, into his cargo container. Oh, other thing I was going to do too is eat inventory. I just worked on getting my vitamin buff back up. And as you can see, it's doing really well. And so what I did was I completely drained my stomach once, ate, and then I drained my stomach again. And now I'm eating. Just make sure you're near water because it uses a lot of water. When you do this, especially maybe it's because I'm in the equator area, but yeah, I go through a bunch of water when I use the delete key and shout to take care of my food. I'm kind of staying next to Kodiak here because he's that dark, beautiful brown, and you can see the food go up. So here you can see it's going up right now, but I'm going to go ahead and eat one more. I may overeat a little bit, but I'll be okay. And then my food has gotten way back up there again. I'm definitely going over a little bit, but it's not going to be that bad. And I've got a little bit of protection from that as well, with just some of the stuff in the learning tree. Look at this. All this stuff. We could take with us, drop it right over there into that smithy really quick. Oh, or not. Okay, Kodiak's too heavy with me being heavy. Oh, that's too bad. I didn't know that. I thought I might get away with a little something there, but that's not the case. I should have a chest hooked up to Ecuador as well, and I don't. I've been kind of using Ecuador to just kind of run around and look at stuff and just kind of get some ideas in my head today. Let's drop that off in there. All right, and then that's full, huh? All right, so it looks to me like I'll just fill it up and I'll take it. I got Ecuador right there, so I could probably get her saddled up in her thing as well, and get that taken care of and get all this stuff moved over. Okay, so well, let me do that. Let me get things moved, okay, over to this smithy here, and then we'll move forward from there. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do this little park job right here for now, and then we'll work this out to where it's not going to be an issue to get him in and out of here to drop stuff off. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, it's been like 30 seconds since the last time I talked to you. Thank you for leaving me information that the eco mod had been discontinued, but somebody else picked it up and then continued it again. So I had to go to the Steam Workshop, basically unsubscribe from the original, and then I subscribed to the new, and then the old ones, of course, were gone when I logged in today. And what I did was I added the continued versions on, and everything that I had here is still here. So that was fantastic. Thank you so much for letting me know that. I think that's all I could take right there. Let's grab a few of these little things. And then, like I said, I'll come back when I'm a little bit closer to being done with all of this, and we'll move forward. It's almost taken care of. Almost taken care of. Oh, he's over encumbered again. Dang it, Jim. All right. Oh, I put it all on him. Okay. That explains. All right, I'll be back. So last episode, I was talking about the fact that I run out of metal resources. Again, at the beginning here, I just picked up, found 2 nodes just down here, just down the beach where they normally are, right over here by those mangrove trees. So I got those, and that got me a little over, what, I think it was 1,100 metal. We'll leave that one there for now. What's in here? Just a bunch of blueprints, all the blueprints we picked up, and then this. And I know I can use copper as a metal, but we've picked up this copper in order to make some of our blueprint items, because sometimes you need to, well, if you want to get the higher level stuff, if you look at the blueprints here, in case you don't know, here, like, okay, that's 4 times metal. So you have 4 different kinds of metal that you have to have in order to make this master work plate shirt. You have to have 4 metals. We have 3 right now. We have iron, we have cobalt, and it's cobalt, right? I believe it's cobalt. Where is my cobalt? Oh, it's over in the other chest, over on the other side of the dock there. And we have some copper. And then the woods, I've been starting to collect some different woods, some different fibers. But you need multiples of each in order to make some of those higher grade items. And boom, we should have some cobalt in here, because we're lucky enough. Where did I put? Oh boy, that's got me nervous. I think, you know what I did? I bet I melted it down. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, we need that. So in the rocks that we have around here, I can use my pick, and I can get cobalt and I can get iron. So I can always use my pick on stone and get some metal out of that, which is what I was doing with the cobalt, which now I just don't know what the heck I did with it. I'll find it. So that's why I'm not using the coppers, because if I want that for a weapon, like we haven't even made any guns yet. The flintlock, the carbine, we've made none of the guns. I don't know why. I guess I find them very slow and cumbersome, and the crossbow works really well for me, and so does the sword. They're nice because they do pack a bit of a punch, but the slow reload, I guess we could speed that up. There's things we can do to learn to speed that up and stuff, but it's always that little puzzle that comes up. So, you know, I've not been too interested in getting that, and I don't think we've really put ourselves in too great of danger as of yet either. I'm out of wood and I'm out of thatch, and in order for me to do anything, I'm going to have to get both of those things. Now, we'll leave Kodiak right there. If you look, we got all our big players here lined up in a row. Now, original plan, and we could still do eventually, is to do an enclosure over here for these guys to be in. That's what we've talked about doing. You can see I still have yet to finish the wall because of the metal situation. By the way, thank you. The easiest solution to that is to go off island to one of our nearby islands and mine the metal off of there. I believe we've been to a few of them, and I don't know that we've found too many metal nodes. I'd have to go back and look in the videos to see. You see our three main players here, but we will do that. We're going to try to do that and see if we can find another island where there's metal nodes that we can go take and put on our ship and then bring back here. And then we'll have, plenty of metal again, because right now we have to wait for it to respawn on this island. I was thinking in this area right here where I have these three beautiful ladies all lined up is to build a large sort of stable for them. We've got Lucy. We'll put Madeline here in the middle with a nice tall structure that actually goes up over the top of her head and she can stand in and be out of the rain. And then we've got Ivory over here who's, equally large as well. So we do something like this where we have stalls for each one of them with a little bit of room in between so we can go in and out and around and stuff. And we have them in their own sort of, I don't want to call them parking spaces, but stalls. They're stalls. That's where they would go at night. That's where they go when they're not in use, and that's where they'll be for now. And I think it would look pretty good down here. It would fill up this area up against this wall. That's why I was thinking the apothecary, we can actually move that outside and put it someplace else, out on the main port, on the dock. Instead of building a little building over here for the apothecary, we could do something large for these animals, and it would look pretty cool, I think. All right, so we got everybody lined up. So what we do is we whistle to you. Madeline. And we get on Kodiak. And we whistle to Lucy. And we bring everybody on out. This is where I go to get all of our resource stuff. Berries, everything is over here. It's just super easy to get to all of it. And let's grab Lucy here first. So those are that's kind of my idea, and I was hoping we could lay out a little bit of it today. We'll see. I'm kind of short on time. I'm back to having to drive to work a couple days a week in order to work. So we're back to doing the little live TV show and stuff like that at work, so I've got to go back down. Normally it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It just happens to be on a Wednesday this week, a Tuesday and a Wednesday that I had to do that. So that's back in my life again. It's been 2.5 months since I've had to do that. Otherwise, it's been a 10-minute drive back and forth to work, which is just phenomenal. Next couple of days, it's going to be like that. But I am working alone. The guy I work with is taking a couple of days off, so which is fine, of course. Why won't you turn? I think she was jammed up in that tree right there. So we'll see what we can get done today. I would like to get kind of that workstation figured out, and then maybe something ironed out in terms of where these guys are going to be calling home sweet home. Because I want to get everybody off the dock and into our area. Let's F2 so we get a little bit more. If you didn't know, if you F2, if you'd use your nature's cry, they get a little bit more. I'll be back. That a girl right there. Perfect. Take some of that off of you, put it onto Kodiak, and then we can fill up with thatch, and it's going to rain, which is going to, just cool me off nicely. Welcome back. All right, so we've got a bit of a workstation now. Everything's in here. I've got our chest up here. What I did was I used catwalks, which of course is part of the ceiling materials, the wood ceiling up there for wood. And then down here, I did a little decorative thing like a so on the outside. Now, I don't know if I'm too keen about the back of the chest showing, but I'm okay with what this is a workstation, right? It's an outdoor workstation. To be inside doing this, I think it's just going to be too hot. And what's nice is so far I've had a few hot moments over here, but not as many as I have where our other workstation is. I was always overheating over there. Gosh, she's fun. Yeah, this place right here, for some reason, this is a hot spot in our world. So I don't want anything right there, actually. I want everything further away from that location because it just gets too dang hot. I love having all the animals strewn about now. Okay, so I've been working on getting together some materials for these guys to do some kind of a structure, or at least get it kind of started. Am I done here? At the moment I am. I'm going to have to put a ramp, I think, right here, so that I've got an access up to here. And you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to see if I bring Kodiak. Now, here's the thing, is I'm going to have to come down here with our animals, give them a little spin, and turn them around. Otherwise, I'd have done this differently to where I could have just walked in and walked back out the other way. But let's see if I'm pretty sure I could reach his cart if I do like so. Yeah, and then I can reach the workbench. So I should be able to do that with their legs, you know, or a portion of their body. These guys here, I should be able to do that. Now, I've got them pushed back where I want them right now. You're hot. Oh, we had a cold snap overnight, so I switched into our jacket. Let's go ahead and drop these into here, and all of this stuff. I don't know why I've got all that. Oh, I tore some things down, that's why. And let's grab 5, 10 of these guys right here. I think what I want to do is that's the height of our wall. I went ahead and finished this off to get it the height that it needs to be, the 2. And then we usually have our walkway across. Now, of course, this is going to go up a little higher than that, but I want to switch to wood once I get up to that point. So let's see. If Lucy's going to be right here, I don't want this door blocked off because this is the door I'm going to use the most. This one here, not so much. At the moment, anyways. Okay, so you're right there, or you're right there. So like so. Let's grab this one and this one. Now I'm kind of curious, can I get these to come back and be in the ground a little bit? Oh, that's perfect, just like that. Okay, beautiful. So we do that right there, and then we get our stone walls up to this level right here. And then after that, we're going to switch to wood to give this a different look. Now, what I'm also trying to decide is, do I want something down the middle of these guys as well? Where am I going to snap here? Right here, huh? Well, I don't know what I'm doing. just there we go. If we pick those up there, I should be able to put those back. 3 away. Oh, for Pete's sake, put your fists away, Ronan. Bam, just like that. Okay, that works out great too. This way, we've got a little bit of separation. We can do something in between each of our animals. Now, Lucy's tusks and probably the top or the front of her face is probably going to lean out a little bit on this. I'm okay with that. As long as she has some walls around her and she's tucked in there, I feel pretty good about it. So we need some more of those foundations. Let's do that right there. It's wonderful. It's wunderbar. I feel like I'm going to need a little more room for her. Let's get Ivory moved back a little bit. We'll get her parked in just a second. Let's go ahead and give her enough space so she can get in. And what do we got here anyways? This is 1, 2, 3. All right, so we'll have an odd number inside. We're going to go like so. Let's do that real quick. Let's come back here and before we lose too much time on these guys. I do not have a pickup mod on here, and I won't put one on. Oh, there we go. Number 5. Boom, boom. And a boom. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And Ivory. Come on back, darling. Let's see what we got here for you. This gate is getting really close. I may have to move that back a little bit. It just kind of occurred to me today that, you know what, I would love to have these guys a little more handy than out in a field that I've got to go and constantly bring them through this gate and then out that gate to go get stuff. I just would rather not have to do that all the time. Let's go number 5. There we go. Let's grab these guys back. Oop. Hopefully we can get these guys to do the same thing and it's going to look okay. Nice. Come on, down you go. Let's see, maybe from over here. There we go. Okay, so we got a little bit of dirt coming through there. That's going to be okay. Just a little bit of sand. Just a little bit of sand's not too bad. Now, okay, am I wide enough for her, though? Ooh, boy. I am not wide enough for her. Yeah, we're going to lose these guys. That's okay. No big deal. There we go. And demolish. Okay, so I am going to have to come back a little bit further, another one at least, in order to, yeah, let's get, we definitely have to have a little more space. I forgot that, you know, she's got some hips on her, so, you know, we're going to have to take that into consideration here. So let's go ahead and bring it down. Yeah, this gate's going to have to go. 1, 2, 3, yeah, right about here, I think. There we go. There we are, beautiful. And number 5. So we've got a little more sand on here than I want. Alright. Not thrilled about that. We're going to tighten her back up again. That's all there is to it. We're going to have to do that because I don't want that happening. So yeah, I'm putting them right back where I had them just last time. Like so, and like a so, and number 5, and and come on, down you go, down you go. You did it. I saw you do it. Bam. Okay, just like that. All right. So yeah, it'll be a little tight, but I think it'll be okay. When you dismount from Ivory, you dismount straight up onto her back. You don't get shot off the side. So, and that goes with all 3 of these guys. We could actually probably move this one in one. Well, she's not exactly in the middle of this, is she? And I'm not putting doors on it either. I don't want the doors on here. I want this left open in the front so we can see them as we go back and forth through our little village here. I definitely want them to be visible to us. Now, she is a tall customer. And she is what we're going to have to decide, okay, how high up are we going to go? And we have to go up so we can cover her head. And that's a ways up. And I'm hoping it's not going to look bad, is what I'm hoping. So I don't have wood walls on me. I've got wood foundations. I don't know why I grabbed a bunch of wood foundations. I was thinking about doing wood with this, but I think down here this is probably going to be good. So let's go with our stone walls. Have I only got the 3 on me? I do. I got 5 on me. Okay, so basically this is going to be on the outside here. What I could do here is put a door, a sort of a side entranceway to this. Let's do that right there. Let's make sure we mimic that right down here too. Just kind of a back side door here. And I'm hitting E to turn those blocks around so they don't do that. Yeah, that's going to give us a little bit of space to come in here and you know, just a different entrance from irregardless of which direction we come from. All right, and I don't have any more stone walls. I do not. Okay, so let's go get a few more of those guys right there. What do I need anyways? I need 2, I don't know, a dozen or so. Maybe 20. I think I can make a few more. There's our Alfed, this squirt. I brought her in here so we could see her. I do need to put a feeding trough out here so they've all got food. So let's go structures, stone walls. Let's make half of that. Let's make 15. And we are going to need some of these stone ramps too. So let's go ahead and make 5 of those as well. You know what? I might have some of those out at the whatchamacallit, out front in that chest. I might have that. And we're going to go all the way up. Oh, I don't have to turn these anymore. Oh. Well, you know what? That's okay. It's going to give me an extra half, and it might make things look a little more interesting out here. I could start with the wood. I've got a half block of space up there. So that could be kind of cool. It could be interesting, too, once I get to the roof part as well. Shouldn't be too bad though. I've got a plan. I can see the building in my head. It's not that difficult. I do like that right there. And then more than likely, which side is it? Where's that sitting exactly? Okay, let's do something like that right there, and we'll bring that up and make it look a little bit better. Again, I don't really care for those things right there, but that's what we're dealing with here. So if we do that right there, and we need to double this up as well, we are going to be at our height for our building. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. Okay. And that'll be the height of that. Now, it looks to me like if I play my cards right, if I have another half block there, I should be able to start, hopefully, angling my way up to meet up with what's going to be here. Oh my gosh, you know what? I don't have... I bet I have more space across here than I do there, which is going to make things even more interesting when it comes time to put the roof on. It shouldn't be too bad, though. We'll see. We shall see. More stone walls. What did I say? I needed like 4, so I'm going to make another 8. Let's do 8. Yeah, see that? See the heat right here? Now, he's not helping me. Whatever, but let's check something really quick. My fortitude is at 44.9. Now, if I get on our ostrich and I hit inventory, we are still at 44.9. So you can't, like, stack your heat help, it seems like. Now, if I take Sarge off and I jump on her, inventory, 40, it's less. He gives me more fortitude than she does. I'm a little surprised by that, because she's a pretty good level for vanilla Alice. I think she's a pretty good level ostrich. We did pretty good, I think, with her. Over here, we don't have quite the heat. Okay, we do like so. All right, beautiful. We've got a little back entranceway here, so we get into the animals. That's very good. I think what I will do is probably put... something like that right there, maybe to finish those off. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends. I'm trying to get away from having this chopped up line on the outside there. That's the only thing I'm trying to do right there. But in order for us to do this now, we're also going to have to go... Don't put that away. Put that away. He really likes his crossbow. Like so, right there. And then, yeah, we'll have to work something out to get rid of that jagged line. I think the doorways are going to be good. But we do that right there. Holy cow, Madeline. They're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it with a sandy floor instead of foundation the whole thing, and then I got to ramp the whole thing. I'm gonna leave the sandy floor because these are stalls for them to be in. And then we'll put a feeding trough over here so they've got one that's going to, of course, take care of all of them. Oh, look at this. Look who got in. I knew we weren't safe. I don't think I've ever actually gotten up close to a turtle and looked. What sad-looking eyes. I don't think we can tame these guys, right? Look at this. Is I, like, getting overheated in one area here? No. Okay. Okay, back to what I was doing. Yeah. Okay, so next thing we're going to need is a bunch of wooden walls. So this is easy. Let's do that. Let's grab our low-grade stuff first. I don't think we have too much of the thatch that's low-grade. And we want wood. And we want wood walls. And we want a bunch of them. So we're going to take some more of that and some more of that. And we're going to make a bunch more of those. We're going to take some more of that. We're going to take some more of that. And we're going to make some more of those. We should have a bunch. And then we can kind of fiddle around with these blocks a little bit and see how they go. Another thing we're going to need a bunch of is... and let's throw a little more fiber in here too, is a bunch of these guys right here. Oh man, It's 4:30 my time right now. Normally I'm done recording by now because it takes me about an hour to edit, and Variety gets home at 6, and it's like, oh my god, I'm running out of time. Don't get to have any more fun today. It's okay. Am I encumbered? I am not encumbered. Okay, good deal. Close, but not quite. Squirt. I need to find fresh water to put in her. Okay, so what did we say we're going to do here next? We're going to do like a half wall, right? Now, if I do a half wall here... I can go right on top of that. Okay, beautiful. Right? I can go... Yes. Okay, awesome. I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if I could stack on top of that or not. So now I want to go like this, and I'm going to bring this up to the level of the wall. Boom, just like so. You get one. There you go. Merry Christmas. And that doesn't go there at all. Oh, jeez. Lucy? Excuse me. No, Lucy. I don't want to. There we go. There we go. Perfect. And back down. Like so. All right. Something like that right there. That's going to get us into the wood next, which is great. Now, the next thing I think I need to figure out is just how high up I need to go for Madeline. Now, I don't believe that wall is actually done on the other side of this door. Maybe the quickest way there is here. As long as I don't get eaten by anything while I'm out here. All the creatures find me quite delicious. Yeah, we're going to have to do... We're going to have to get this up to the second height of the wall, and we're going to have to do the ceilings along there so that we can actually put in the next row of walls that go to bring this up higher. We need to figure out just how tall she is, and once we get that worked out, we can get her stall done first, and then we can slant the roof off of that down to these guys here, and that gives us plenty of room in between. And then I can figure out how I want to meet up with these guys here, these kind of these center columns. But that's going to be the idea. I think it's good. I like the idea of having them out here, and then anytime we're coming through here, I can see them. Because I love seeing my animals. That's the reason I've got them. I love seeing them. So to put them way over there, back behind this hill, and if we don't have to get resources for a while, I'm not going to see them. And that kind of bothers me. Now, if we have extras, sure. But our main squad of, plus-size ladies here, they deserve to have a place to be here where they can be seen and taken care of properly and all that good stuff. Because I do enjoy going around and checking everybody that needs XP. I'm sure we've got a cow. Oh, one other thing. One of you figured out, let me know. This is the Dutch door. It is a Dutch door when it's split like this. And they were used on barns. As a matter of fact, when you sent me that, I Googled images, Dutch doors, and the third set of doors I looked at were barn doors that were Dutch. Interesting. Dutch doors. Okay, so I think I have to end it right there. I'm just fresh out of time. It just went by so fast today. And I had to do a little bit of gathering and stuff, so it took a little while longer than I thought. But next episode, when we come back, we will work out getting this taken care of. Look at this heat. Boom, there it's gone. We'll work on getting this ironed out more and actually completed in the Friday episode. We'll get this all taken care of and put together, and it'll be done. And we'll have a nice place to put Ivory, Madeline, and, of course, Lucy. Can't forget Lucy. And then I think Kodiak is just going to stay out and about, really. And he'll be using the interior of our forge area, which, by the way, I realize now that that's where our cobalt went. We smelted it down. That's iron. I bet the cobalt was in here. No, that's iron too. I could have sworn I think I smelted it down. Anyways, it's gone. I don't know where it is. But yeah, I think Kodiak is going to spend most of his time kind of in this area. This will be his area right here to kind of live and with his cart and stuff like that. And then we still have to finish up kind of the stable on the inside to figure out how we're going to get this set up so that Ecuador has a place in here. And I believe there's room in here for Squirt as well as our ostrich. I think there's enough room for them in here. We'll see. If we could do a couple of pens in here and get this all kind of ironed out, that would be great as well. And then the wall, what I think I'll do is the wall, I'll just continue to work on that on my own when I get a chance to come in here and, you know, tinker with the world and stuff. I will just continue to focus on getting the wall done. All right, we'll do that. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a good time. I'm enjoying the fact that, you know, we're getting a few things done here at the Jaded Alcove. Wow, that's tough to get a screenshot of that. Okay, all right. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.